Hello you lucky people, yes it's me again, the crazy man, showing you my latest acquisitions. Now this little tiny camping kettle measures 5 inches across the base, about 2.5–3 inches to the top of the side there. You can see the size of it. Put my hand next to it, look. Nice tiny little camping kettle. Now it's a vintage one. Now this cap here, okay, if you can read it, it's a bit warm because I am actually boiling up on it. It says, remove before lighting the spout screw and you reverse this screw. So this can be screwed on as the cap. There's a waterproof seal which goes around the bottom, the O-ring. Unfortunately it's rotted away, but I will put a new O-ring on it. This then you can fill with water, screw your cap on, okay, and this little cap at the front here, kept in this little cap keeper. Look how dinky it is, right? Screws on the spout. So you can actually keep water inside your kettle on your trip back from the stream or wherever it is you've got your water, or you can use it as a water carrier. And then when you want to boil up, you take off your little cap here, which has got a little cork seal in the end. In the front of the handle there's a little keyhole shaped hole, and that is the keeper for your cap. Okay, and like I said, this is normally screwed on, and then what you do is, it's got vents in, you turn it upside down, place it back on, and that becomes the cap for your kettle. The handle folds. I won't do it right now because this is hot. It's getting ready to boil. I'm using the trangia and stand that I showed in an earlier video. As you can see, it works bloody well. This kettle fits on it really well, so I'm quite pleased with that. And this thing was about £10 on eBay. I wanted it. I could have paid less and bought a cheaper kettle, but you know, this is a vintage one. This is a proper camping kettle, and like I said, that handle does fold over, you see. So it will go nice and compact into your billy can set. So all in all, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, all is hot. Oh, there we go, a little bit of steam coming out. So she's nearly ready to boil. While that's having a go at boiling, let me show you my latest acquisition. Now this is the Joker Continental Full Tang Bushcraft knife. It's very, very nice, as you can see. Full tang, nice thick blade, right down to the olive wood handle. Okay, held on with nice 2 big rivets, and quite a sized, sensible sized lanyard hole. Some of them are getting a bit thin out there, so you know, we don't always want to use paracord as the lanyard. It's a stainless steel blade. It's almost a full Scandi grind. If you can look, if I can catch it in the light, unfortunately, like I said, I normally pick stupid times, you can just catch the edge there. I will grind that back with my diamond stone to be a full Scandi grind. It's almost there. You can see it grinds down quite nicely from the back of the blade right to the point, both sides. There's the name there, Joker. It's a Spanish firm. Oh, hello. There we go, look at this. Hang on a second, I'll pause the knife review and show you my little kettle in action. This is the little darling's first boil in I don't know how long, but I've just got it today. And as you can see, she goes a good one. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. Yes, there you go, look. Well pleased. One boiling, tiny, vintage kettle. Mess tins and mugs? Well, I don't know. I think I've just found my new favourite kettle. Anyway, the kettle aside, well, the handle's not even hot, that's alright. I'll put her over there, and then extinguish my flames there. That's it. Good, good, all done. Oh, when you're doing this, if you do extinguish your flames, don't screw the lid straight back on, because that's hot. Not only will it bugger up your rubber seal, but what it'll do is, oh, what a clumsy tit. Anyway, what it'll do is, if you screw that down, you'll seal it. And as it cools, it will actually create a vacuum inside, and you'll find it bloody hard to get back into it. So snuff the flames like I just did, and then put the lid on properly when it's cold. Right, back to the knife review. I haven't had a chance to do any serious testing with this yet because it only arrived yesterday. But it's got a 4.5 inch blade. As I said before, full tang steel. It's a bit dark in here. Unfortunately, I'm using the kitchen again. You see, it's nice, a nice size. You've got a nice finger groove there, and a nice rest for your hand there. And of course, you've got a choil at the front, so you can put your fingers on the blade itself to choke it down if you want to do fine work. You see, throws a nice spark. The spine is nice and sharp. Okay, in fact, this is the sparker that set off my little burner there, you see. And I'm quite impressed with this blade. The sheath that comes with it isn't the normal Bushcraft type sheath. Okay, it's actually a very, very nicely made, almost a traditional sheath knife type of sheath. But as you can see, it's shaped for the blade. It's very nice leather. It's quite thick, as you can see. It's got the rubbing strips in there so the knife doesn't ever cut the stitching. That comes together with that for £39. It's very, very good. There are several different places out there that sell them, and because of advertising and all that sort of thing, I'm not sure if I can mention them. But Woodland Supplies got me that one. Did I mention that? No, I don't think I did. You see, it's very, very nice. I'm very pleased with it. The olive wood handle's got a nice grain. Doesn't really show up on this camera, but it's a fairly light coloured handle. I'm sure it'll darken down with use. It comes dry. It does need oiling because it's a bit dry in the packaging. So once I've given that a bit more of a sand off with some very, very fine grit sandpaper, I'm going to oil the living hell out of that to feed the wood. So there we are. There's my two latest acquisitions. My little kettle, which I'm absolutely over the moon with. Okay, like I said, you want to get an idea of how big that is. Where's my hand? Okay, it's tiny. It's tiny. I suppose it holds about 2 cups, something like that. There's your average dish scrubber, to give you an idea. Tiny things. So whoopee, well happy. And like I said, when you're done, you can screw your cap back on. You can turn the lid over. Oh, all fingers today. And you can screw that back on. And you've got a water carrier, a sealed water carrier. How good is that? Brilliant knife, brilliant kettle. Loving my Trangia knockoff and its little folding stand. So, a trio of excellence. Now, this Joker knife is made in Spain by Chuchillera, if I've said that right, or Chuchillera, and I like them too. So it's a budget bushcraft knife, but I think it's going to do pretty well. So if you're out there and you're undecided on what kind of small knife to carry for camp work, I'm recommending the Joker Continental Full Tang knife. There you go. Colonel Chips tips of the day, or Colonel Chips tea of the day. Look at that, wicked. Oh well, thank you for watching my rubbish review. Have fun, enjoy bushcraft, and don't let the TV stop you from going out there. Cheers guys, bye now.